This is Urban Action News, and I'm your behind-the-scenes reporter, Tamika Kennedy, coming to you live outside the gallery located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're embarking on an exclusive interview from Levern Fitzpatrick, a playwright and renowned author, and we're waiting for his arrival. Mr. Fitzpatrick, can I ask you a few questions we're all dying to know the answers to? Mr. Fitzpatrick, are you currently incarcerated?
Nah, not really, but I just got my team with me, and we're just trying to show a positive, turn a negative into a positive, you know what I mean? And that's to show people that you ain't got to be incarcerated. You ain't got to lose your kids to the streets, you know what I mean? We ain't got to keep going through this. We ain't got to keep dressing like this and feeling like animals and slaves, under certain circumstances, because we can't deal with the way what society brings us in this life.
And that's why you're in the orange jumper, to show everyone about this is not the way that you have to live your life.
It's not the way you have to live your life.
Okay, so what made you write the book entitled Time in the Inside?
Well, what made me write the book is to educate the masses of people about what goes on behind the wall, the greater possibility that what could happen when you're doing time in prison.
I've read this book, and I must say it's very, very captivating. Tell me, how much of this story is about you, and have you yourself ever been incarcerated?
Yeah, I've been incarcerated. It's about 65% of this book is about me.
And I understand that you have two versions of this book. I personally read the rated R version. I must say it sounds real. Like you've lived the life of the main character itself. Tell me a little bit about that.
Well, again, it's about me. It's about being a drug dealer and bringing down the community, with drug solicitation. And not only just with drugs, man, just the violence that goes on in our community every day. We losing our kids, we destroying our community, we doing things to hinder our life and our opportunities, and that's not good. You know what I mean? Then we sit back at the age of 50, 60 years old and wonder why we don't have in life, and wonder why we can't make it, and wonder why people look at us with a frown up face that is moving forward in life. Because we tend to move backwards, we tend to do things that get us in this situation. Despite what it is once you get yourself in this situation, it's a wrap. You know what I mean? Life is not over, of course, but it can be a wrap.
So, Mr. Fitzpatrick, I just have one more question for you. This book is great, but why so short and for $15? You left me wanting more, just personally.
Well, I made it that short because it's actually a juvenile curriculum. This book actually, it helps. It's not how big the book is, it's what's inside the book. You know what I mean? And what's inside the book is very educational. This is a real easy book to read. This is a very powerful book with powerful information, and this book should be in every young generation hand. Everybody's hand, really. To all the people in America, especially the people that's losing our kids. That clip right there. That's losing our kids to the streets, to the violence, to the crimes. That we don't have to be dressed like this. We don't have to go to prison. This is how we supposed to look every day. We're not supposed to look like this. We're not supposed to walk around and letting our kids be lost to society by doing time in the inside. We're supposed to be free. We're supposed to have a choice. We have a choice. And our choice shouldn't be to go to prison. Our choice should be to be what we want to be. I did 2 prison bids. I served time behind the bars. I see what goes on. And a lot of our kids don't know the greater possibility of being in prison, that you will never come home again. And this is what I show in my book, called Time and Inside. That this life, this here is real. We feed our kids with stuff that's not going to benefit them, that's not going to help them in the future. We losing our kids in society to incarceration. It's not good. It's not good. I take a look at these kids. They are our future. Once we get to that age where we can't do no more and they aren't educated the right way, we lose them. We're done. We're gone. We're not going to be here forever in society. We're done. Unfortunately, that's just the way life takes us. They're the ones that's going to come up and raise your grandchild and your great-grandchild. This is true facts. And this book is based on fiction, but facts. So I encourage everybody to get a copy of this book, because this book is real. This book is definitely going to provide information to your kids of what could happen under those circumstances of incarceration. And I'm a living proof. And that's why I move forward. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Fitzpatrick. Well, there it is again, America. An exclusive, up-close, and personal interview with Levern Fitzpatrick, who is a true maverick of his time. This is Tamika Kennedy, your one and only behind-the-scenes reporter, reporting live with Action News at 12. Thank you.